Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's been quarantine and I can't really do anything. I mean, I could go to Cars and Coffee, but I don't really feel safe doing so because of everything going around. The point is, I kind of been stuck at home. I haven't had a lot to do, and I've been watching a lot of Formula One. I watched last week's Grand Prix a little. It was in Spain at the Circuit de Catalunya. I think that's how you say that. Don't quote me. But anyways, so I was gonna make a video about it last week, but I got lazy, and then I needed a video for this week, so I decided I'd talk about a Formula One Grand Prix. And yes, I know it was last week, and I'm talking about it a week late, so sue me or deal with it. I don't know, do what you want to do. But anyways, so I was watching the Indy 500 today. I was like, Marcus Ericsson, Fernando Alonso, Takuma Sato, all ex-Formula One drivers, and I was kind of watching it. And then it got to the point where Marcus Ericsson kind of crashed out. And I thought, hey, that kind of reminds me of Baku 2 years ago when he hit Grosjean. So I was like, hey, you know what? Let's make a video about Formula One. I mean, I like it enough. There is a Formula One model outside of my room, but I don't want to get it because I'm not wearing pants. But I figured, let's talk about last week's Grand Prix. I have honestly nothing better to do. I can't really go out right now. I don't feel safe. So let's talk about last week's Grand Prix at Circuit de Catalunya. So Hamilton won, obviously. I think everybody knows that Hamilton's a 6-time world champion. Mercedes is dominating, whatever. I'm sure everybody's tired of that by now. I mean, I'm a little tired of it. I'm a little bit of a Verstappen fan. I like Red Bull a little because they got the Honda hearts. I'm a Honda boy. But anyways, Hamilton has won the last 4 or 5 Grand Prix. I don't know. Red Bull came in second, which, I mean, it's breaking up the Mercedes a little. It was a Mercedes 1-3 with Hamilton 1 and Bottas 3. And then Verstappen was in the middle with his Honda-powered car. And then his teammate Albon was down in 8th, which, I mean, okay, I guess it's not the best result, but I mean, he scored points for Red Bull, so I'm not complaining. Sad story of the entire season has been Ferrari, who has been off the pace since pre-season testing, and poor Charles Leclerc with the engine failure on lap 38. Or it might have been 36. It says he DNF'd on 38. So, let's see. Yeah, I think his engine gave out on lap 36, and then he drove for 2 laps without his seatbelt, and then he finally retired on lap 38 because he didn't feel safe driving a car at 200 and whatever kilometers an hour without a seatbelt, as one would, because danger. And let's see, Vettel got 7th. God damn it, man. Ferrari needs to get their shit together. God. So sad watching. Vettel was supposed to take the fight to Mercedes. But then I get it. He's not driving with Ferrari next year, so he's gonna... I don't know if he's gonna be going to Aston Martin. It is kind of speculating around that Vettel will be going to Aston Martin under Big Daddy Stroll. Big Daddy Stroll's money. So, I mean, if Vettel does go to Aston Martin, I think it's going to take them a few years to get up to pace of Mercedes. But then again, Racing Point this year is already a copy of the Mercedes, so unless they just copy that same design, Vettel might be driving for Mercedes. I mean, I don't know. Speaking of Racing Point, Lance Stroll got 4th, and Sergio Perez got 5th in the pink Mercedes. Oh my god. But I do kind of hate Racing Point. I kind of hate actually, no, I don't really hate Sergio. Actually, no. In this instance, I kind of do. I hate Lance Stroll more than anything. I mean, I think most people know why. He's in that seat often because his dad owns the team, but his dad claims he got in because of merit. So you know, okay. But then Sergio Perez is back. I don't have anything against Perez. I think he's a good midfield driver, very consistent. My only problem is he came back and he kicked Hulkenberg out. And I love Hulkenberg. I wish he was in Formula One this season. But he's not. Oh my god, I'm so sad. Ugh. But Hulkenberg has been in talks with other teams because his result at Silverstone a couple weeks ago, he got P3 in qualifying, and every team was very impressed. So they said, alright, Hulkenberg, well, he's talking with other teams, so I really do hope to see Hulkenberg back on the grid next season. I really need the Hulk back. I really do hope that he does find a team where he can win the championship. Because I do really think Hulkenberg deserves a championship. I mean, come on. He has the record for the most starts without a victory. Well, not a victory, without a podium. That's gotta hurt, bro. That has to hurt so bad. And then his old teammate, Danny Rick, got 11th. Man, I feel so bad for Danny Rick sometimes. Like, he should be in a better team, the Honey Badger. Thankfully, he's going to McLaren next season, so I'm not really complaining too much. He's going to be with Lando. That's going to be interesting. But I don't really like Renault. I don't know what it is. Something about that team that I just don't like. And I don't know what it is. Something just Renault just bothers me for some reason. I don't know what it is. I see the team and I don't know, they just bother me. They're not the team I like. Before I say that, I like most teams, right? I'm not really one of those people that I'm like a die-hard Tifosi fan. Like, I'm not going ape shit over like Ferrari wins and stuff. I like most of the teams. I'm not like the crazy person that wakes up at like 5 a.m. on a Sunday just to watch Formula One race. I usually just kind of like wake up at 9 and then read the results. I get the stigma behind watching it. It's kind of like, oh, you get to see all the strategy, the pit stops, all the accidents live and stuff, which, I mean, it adds to it, but I just don't want to wake up at 5 in the morning and sit there for 2 hours and watch 20 cars going around the circuit. I mean, I've watched one or two. I think I watched one like in 2011. I watched the Canadian Grand Prix where Jenson Button falls to P20, or no, it would have been P22, fights his way back up to P1 because Vettel screws up on the last corner. 2011 Canada will always be the best Grand Prix ever. But like I was saying, I don't really like watch Formula One. I'm not one of those people that like wakes. I'm not obsessed. I'll put it that way. I don't wake up at. Well, right now maybe just because of Mercedes always dominating. I don't wake up at 5 in the morning just to watch the race. It seems kind of pointless for me to wake up and then watch Lewis Hamilton just destroy ass on the track. So I'm not one of those like people. I'm not a diehard fan either. Like I said, I like most teams. I like Mercedes. I like Red Bull the most, but I like Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull. Like I said, McLaren. I mean, who can hate McLaren? Lando and Carlos. And then next season is Lando and Daniel. It's going to be the best combo ever. I also like AlphaTauri a lot. The two drivers, Pierre and Daniel Kvyat. The torpedo. I always kind of feel bad for Pierre. I think Pierre. Like they said in Drive to Survive, I think he was promoted a little prematurely, but I really don't think Helmut should have dropped him so early. Because, I mean, yeah, you compare him to Albon. Like, yeah, Albon got in and did his 5 races almost really well in the beginning. But then you don't expect. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Helmut has some. I don't know. Maybe Helmut has some like unreal expectations from his drivers. But I feel Pierre should have at least finished out the season at Red Bull before he got dropped back to. I was gonna say Toro Rosso, AlphaTauri. But then I get the point of why they dropped him, because like they need the points and Albon can score them and Gasly like wasn't. And honestly, I mean, I don't know the full story. Like I said, I don't watch Formula One. Like, I'm not like a cult Formula One watcher. So maybe they have their reasons for dropping Pierre, but we'll never know, right? I mean, yes, his performance on track, there was more to be desired, but I think Helmet probably should have, you know, Helmet and Horner probably should have helped Pierre like ease in, right? And then I think part of that was on Pierre because in Drive to Survive, they always say that Gasly was like constantly comparing himself to Verstappen, his like #1 teammate. Which, I get it. You want to be performing the same, but then you can't just constantly be comparing yourself because then you screw yourself in the head, and then it's a downward spiral. But Pierre got 9th. He got 2 points, and Kvyat, the torpedo, came in 12th. So close. Got 0. And Ricardo got 11th with 0. Oh my god, the honey badger. I don't know, I hate Renault. He shouldn't be there. I feel so bad for him sometimes. Honestly, if he had stuck it out at Red Bull, I think